Hey everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Owen Fox. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this short video, because I only have 5% battery left, will help you in some way to expand your thoughts, your mind and your heart in relation to the topic of is it better or worse, like more positive or negative, to eat meat. And I'm going to leave a really good written reply that I made to my friend Daniel Scranton, who channels the Arcturian Council. So he's a raw vegan. He was an omnivore before, but basically speaking, I just wanted to share my opinions and thoughts on should we or shouldn't we? Maybe should is too strong of a word, but is it more positive or negative, better or worse, to choose one option over the other option in life? And in my feeling and in my heart, I hope this helps you. And I'd like to say, for me personally, I think it's much more erring on the side of caution and much more erring on the side of peace and love and care. And it's absolutely 100% unequivocally more caring, more nurturing, more uplifting, and more feeding, giving, loving, caring, nurturing, building up, expansive for an animal to let them live their happy life in the field with their children, with their parents if they're a child, or their mother, their father, their brothers and sisters, and even their friends, their life in their locality, with the plants and the earth kingdom and the sun and the rain, and playing and eating and sleeping together and just living their life. Everybody, it's a no-brainer. Well, that's maybe not the best expression. It's far easier to say that factory farmed, highly chemical rich, which isn't a good thing obviously, highly polluted factory farming isn't good for the environment, and it's too toxic and chemical, like too much pesticides and hormones and fake stuff with the factory farmed meat. Okay, we know that, but one could say it's actually even better from a more moral type of feeling or a more ethical type of idea to kill or to hurt, not to hurt, but to kill a factory farmed tortured animal and to take it out of its misery and suffering. Okay, I think we can all agree on that, because they lead a very tortuous and sad life. But on the other hand, on the flip side, we could say like an organic like an organic free range, like happy in the fields, free with hay and with grass and organic food for them to eat. They're happy. So you could say similar to a family, like let's say advanced higher beings then deemed us unfit of worthiness of life. Imagine they killed you or your brother or sister or your mum or your dad, or your son or your daughter or your friends, and took you away and maybe killed one of you. And they said, we're more intelligent. But the thing is, like, they say we have more power. I feel it's an abuse of power to hurt or to kill or to commit pain and suffering on another life form when we don't need to. When it's easily avoidable with other options. For example, I don't like to kill any insect even. And the only insects I've killed in many years now are mosquitoes and cockroaches when they invaded the house, and they were everywhere. And I couldn't sleep with the mosquitoes constantly biting me all the time. But except for that, in approximately 10 to 15 years, I never liked to kill anything if I did not feel the need, or it's extremely hard not to. And when it comes to diet, like in today's age, we have so many other options that are healthy and happy and more positive, where no one gets to be hurt or killed or suffer. It's erring much more on the side of caution, in my opinion. And I don't want to say my opinion is right, but I'm sharing you my opinion. And you're welcome to share your opinion beneath the video. In my opinion, I feel we're all a team. We're all a human and cosmic and intergalactic family. And it includes all of us, the microorganisms, the bacteria, the soil organisms, the viruses, even the yeast, the fungi, the ecosystem, the minerals and the rocks, the elements, the air, the wind, water, rain, sunshine, Mother Earth, Papa Nature, you know what I mean? Mother Nature. And including the animals and the insects too. Like, I do believe it, and I think it's fairly evident, it is a form of favoritism and overly separatism to choose your right or preference over another with blatant disregard for what they feel. It's like it's a it is a in a way it's a form of bullying, but it's a form of favoritism and even speciesism. That's why some people call it speciesism. But some people are racist, perform racism, and like any form of exclusion or putting down of another group just because they're weaker or they look different or they smell different or they're bigger or smaller than you. Like you don't want to pick on the weak or the defenseless, the small child, the weak child in school, you know, or the introverted person who's like seems more weak or soft. All these forms of painful and hurtful activities happen on earth, everybody, but it's also our, I feel it's in a way my job or my wish, my desire to speak for more care and nurturing and uplifting of one another, the humans included, totally. And they say love begins at home. So it's not all about like thinking about other things necessarily, like the animals or like the people in faraway country. Like let us look at our own life, how we treat our children, our parents, our partners, our friends, our family and loved ones, our co-workers. I would love it if we all questioned things more and questioned our double standards or our favoritism behavior where someone loses. And it's usually we choose it so we win and another person or another life form loses. But I'm here to call upon you, to call upon your inner self, your higher self, your divine self, to care more, to nurture and feed and love and uplift more. What can we do that's different? What can we do that we don't need to do, that we could do beautifully and more sweetly, to the sweetness of others and all of us, because we're all in it together, everybody. When we love another, we end up loving ourselves, because if 1,000 or 10,000 people in our town all started caring more and uplifting and nurturing each other more, and being more friendly, and you don't hurt your friends obviously, right? You definitely kill your friends. If we all act more friendly, then everyone would have a knock-on effect to go home happier to their friends, family, children, their pets, their friends, their co-workers from lunch, and everyone will be in a much more boosted, higher mood and elevation, an elevated state of vibration, everybody. They really would. And when somebody makes me sad or hurts me, or like, you know, in any way, shape or form, physically, mentally, emotionally, if I feel upset, and it's our job to take responsibility for our own emotions also on their journey of expansion. But then I go home and I affect the people in my life more. So yeah, it's just like this touches my heart, because we all can recognize the double standard where we're not allowed, we don't want to, or it's not acceptable to punch, to kill, or to hurt, or to torture, or to keep captive, or to kidnap, or to inflict pain and death upon our pets or our neighbour's pet, a pet in society. But yet this exact same thing is happening behind the scenes in some other places for factory farmed animals, but also organically grass-fed, free-range animals. The families still suffer, the brothers, the sisters and the parents and the children suffer when part of their family is taken away and killed. It's a very, 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 very sad affair in my opinion. Just because it's normal by society doesn't mean it's okay in a more emotional feeling type of way, what some people might call ethically or morally. But I want to try and soften up or avoid those words to a certain extent. Just tune into our feelings more, what our emotions, our feelings, our hearts more. Once slavery existed, once women were totally exploited, like I said earlier, favoritism, using your power to go above and beyond and exploit another life form, a human, an animal,